So now in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to learn to solve a proportion. So how do I know I have a proportion? Remember, a proportion, if you have a fraction, if you have a fraction here and another fraction here and an equal sign in the middle, then that is a proportion. Okay, a fraction on the left and a fraction on the right and an equal sign in the middle, that makes it a proportion. So anytime you have two fractions with an equal sign in the middle, you can cross multiply. Say that. Anytime I have two fractions, 1, 2, with an equal sign in the middle, I can cross multiply. So what that means is I'm going to take 8 and multiply it by x, and that gives me 8 multiplied by k. And I'm going to multiply 9 times 3, and that gives me 27. And now all I need to do is solve for k. You can see k right here. Well, 8 is being multiplied by k. The opposite of multiplication is division. So I will divide 8 on both sides. And so I'm going to put in here that k equals 27 over 8, which is 3.375. And so in the blank on Khan Academy, you can either put 27 over 8, which is what I would put, or you could put the decimal form since it terminates, 3.375. So let's solve this proportion. So how do I know it's a proportion? Because I have a fraction on the left of the equal sign, a fraction on the right of the equal sign, and an equal in the middle. And when we have a fraction on the left and a fraction on the right and an equal in the middle, the way we solve it is to cross multiply. So I'm going to do y times 5, which is 5y. And then I'm going to do 3 times 12, which is 36. And now I need to divide by 5 on both sides. And so y equals, we can write 36 over 5. Or 7.2. And so those are either of those is the correct answer. So now let's solve this proportion. I have a fraction on the left and a fraction on the right and an equal in the middle. That means I need to cross multiply. So n times 10 is 10n, and 3 times 6 is 18. And so now I will divide by 10 on both sides. And so I have n equals 18 over 10. And I can reduce that by dividing both by 2. So I'll divide 18 by 2 and I get 9. And I'll divide 10 by 2 and I get 5. And so my answer is 9/5. n equals 9/5. So now let's solve this proportion. I've got a fraction on the left and a fraction on the right and an equal sign in the middle. So I'm going to cross multiply. Now notice it doesn't matter if I do 10 times 6 first. So let's say I did 10 times 6 is 60. And then I did 3 times p is 3p. Okay, now it doesn't matter if I do that or if I go 3 times p is 3p, and 10 times 6 is 60. Either way, I'll get the same answer. Watch, I'll divide 3 on both sides here, and so p equals 20. And I'll divide 3 on both sides on this one, and p still equals 20. So it doesn't matter if you go top left to bottom right first or bottom left to top right first. You still get the same answer, 20. So now go on Khan Academy and work the activity proportions 1.